Let's go.
This is your moment.
This is your moment. You better own it. This is your moment.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Where y'all been? Listen, we got some interesting stuff today. I hope y'all just, sitting back, relaxed. Listen, make sure y'all share, y'all like, y'all, what else we got in here? Subscribe. Actually, turn on your notifications so you know that your boy is popping on. I need y'all. I need y'all on here with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, listen. Thank y'all for popping up. Thank y'all for coming in. But we got some interesting stuff we need to talk about today. Y'all know I bring the news to you. Look, we got 2 emails today, man, that I need y'all help on. Really, I really need y'all help on because I see this begin to be a thing. People sending me emails. Actually, I have like 6 emails, but I'm only doing 2 a week. 2 a week. So if the person who sent me this, the email, you'll know who your emails on here. I will have to. You'll hear your stuff next week, and people give their advice for you. On the pod. All right. So listen. Anyway, how y'all doing? Let's get to it. Let's talk about this voting thing. Y'all know I'm not a political person, but y'all, I want to stress out here. We have to get out here and vote. If this guy wins, which I hope he doesn't, but I think he will. We in trouble, y'all. We in trouble. We have to get out here and vote. Look at this. I'm gonna shoot this now. Look at this. Now, come on, y'all. Who does this? Like, why are we putting locks on the mailbox? People cannot cast their votes. What is going on here, y'all? Do y'all see the picture where they bringing up, they picking up the mailboxes? Are y'all serious? Man, we going through some crazy times right now. Oh my God. I mean, it's ridiculous. This blew my mind when it came up on my timeline. I was like, really? That's what we doing now? Come on. It's ridiculous. This just, come on. I don't know, man. We got to get out here and try to, do our best. Hey, Chris, what's going on, my brother? Chris Graham, how you doing, man? Um, and we got to get out here and do something. This is crazy. Who puts locks on mailboxes? Like, and I forgot to play the video. I forgot to put this video on. The mailman actually did a video. He was working for the poster, and he was like, they taking all the mailboxes and putting locks on it. They telling us to put locks on it. But that's crazy. Chris said, chilling, bro. Defund the resident. It's crazy, nigga. Defund the resident. But listen, man, we got to get out here and vote, y'all. I hate, to be political, but we got to do this. We in trouble, y'all. We really is in trouble, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. We have to really get out here and vote, man. Y'all go out there and do whatever you can. Whatever you can. November is gonna be. We're in war right now, y'all. We are in war. And it's crazy because, your boy Trump don't care about nothing. He don't care about what you think. He gonna say what is on his mind and keep it moving. He operates like he a mafia. So that's that. I just want y'all to go out there. I had to throw that out there, make my first point. I had to throw that out there. But oh man. So let's get to this next video. A guy, I don't know where this place at, but I'm sure it probably popped on y'all timeline. The question is, what will you do in this situation? Let's see.
What are you doing?
How's it going, sir?
What are you doing?
Taking a tire.
You're taking my tire?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And why is that?
My tire's gone.
Your tire's gone, so you're gonna just take other people's tire?
Something like that.
I don't think you're gonna take it. I'll tell you that right now.
Why's that?
I'll tell you you're not gonna take it.
Why's that? So you're picking it up and you're gonna hold it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right, that's no problem.
You don't do that to people's car.
Okay.
Okay? You don't do that to people's cars. So I just want to let you know.
Explanation.
I just want to let you know that I have police coming on the way.
All right, cool.
People don't do that. Go into other people's car and just take it.
You're trying to distract me from getting away, sir.
You know, I'm just telling you.
People don't set people up like that.
I'm just telling you that right now. You see this? Yeah. I got cops coming right now. I don't think you get far, but go ahead.
Well, yeah, dude. That's why I brought my truck here. Okay?
Yeah.
If I wanted to just steal your tire,
Yeah.
I would put it in the shopping cart.
Yeah, I think you just tried that though, right?
I'm not trying to steal your tire.
You're not trying to steal my tire.
No.
Okay.
I was gonna take my rim off my
Yeah.
truck and then put it on your truck.
Sure, buddy.
Borrow it
Yeah.
and then bring it back.
Oh, okay, that's what it is, huh?
Yeah,
That's what
that's exactly
what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's why I drove my truck here.
Yeah.
If I
Okay,
wanted to
buddy.
steal your tire,
Yeah.
I would have put it in the shopping cart and just
Yeah.
left with it.
Okay. You don't think I work my ass off for my
You don't
truck
think I
too?
work my ass off?
Yeah. So why you take my tire?
It's for
Because
sale, isn't it?
yeah.
So it's not
Yeah.
you use it every day.
Yeah. So you
there's
just take it?
There's actually some thought put into this.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's plenty of
Okay,
thought.
good guys. I see that because
Yeah.
you already brought your jack and everything else. So
I know.
that's good.
So I'm not trying to be a fucking just.
Okay, what the man has to be really mental to go and take somebody's car tire and then turns around and say he was going to use it for his tire and bring it back. Dude, are you crazy? Chris said he was just helping him out. Hey, Christmas said that's why I carry a 40 cal and a body cam. Screw that. Bro, we out here. I mean, can you not, you got caught. Why are you trying to justify stealing somebody's tire and then had to talk about something? Well, I was gonna bring it back. Oh man, I had to throw that at her. That was really hilarious to me, y'all. That was very hilarious to me. Now look, before we get to these emails, man, y'all have to check this out. This is gonna blow your mind. How many parents out there would allow their kids to do this in school? Actually, you can't. You're not allowing this because sometimes we don't know what our kids is doing. But when you seen this video, if you was a parent and you saw this video that I'm about to show you, what will be the first thing that come to your mind when your child is on his way home? Do you think your child's going to be scared? Or are you think do you think you're going to go to jail for this? I'm sorry, y'all. If I seen my son do this, I don't know what reaction I would have. I'm a very strict parent, so I don't know what reaction. So all of my friends out here who's about that, that's your life, that's your kids. I'm not about that life. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. Now, where is the teacher? What is the teachers doing? And Christmas said my favorite color is orange. I prefer green, but saddle for stripes. Listen, I'm gonna play this one more time. I'll let the state make that decision. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna play this one more time. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Okay, okay. What would y'all do as a parent? I mean, Chris already told me he'll let the state make that decision. What do you mean you'll let the state make that decision? After you don't beat your son to death? I think that is an appropriate, even though they teaching this stuff of, homosexuality in schools. Our kids is watching it on movies. Our kids is watching it on videos. Our kids is listening to the rap of this is the world we live in, y'all. And thank God that, I brought my kids up, in the right way. Not saying that, they may get older, they may have a different change of lifestyle. You're grown, you do what you want to do. But at that age, something going wrong in the household. Chris says his grave allows visitors between dusk and dawn if anyone want to visit. Oh, Chris, I'm with you on this. I am with you on this. This is just. I'm sorry, I got to play it again. This is ridiculous. Bro. Anyway, let's move past that. I can't. That right there makes me angry. That makes me upset. It's like I believe when you're grown, you get to a certain age, you make your own decision. Chris, yes, you are keeping it 100. That's definitely what it is. All right, let's get to this email. They need y'all advice, Chris. I almost shot my phone watching this. Chris, you stupid. Chris, I almost turned this broadcast off. I almost just threw my computer on the ground, just like, no, we're not doing. Oh my God, bro, it's crazy. All right, we got an email here, um, and Rocky, after I deal with the school concerning the lack of supervision, my child gonna learn who their mom is in these streets. Rakisha. Hey girl, what's going on? Right. Hey, uh, but if they get older, out of your house, it's nothing we can do. But we got to do the best as parents as we, when they that age, man. It's just, I, I, I feel you, girl. I feel you. I'm on this. I feel you. Listen, Rakesh, I need your help on this. All right, I Chris said I'll shut the school down and set it off like Queen Latifah. So, Chris, Rakisha, listen to this right here. Now, Rakisha, I know you, um, you know information about advice. I'm gonna use this. I know you have great advice on about what I'm about to read an email that people have been sending me. Chris said, "Yes, I can. My name's on that child. Screw that." All right, so here we go. Um, the email that got came to me, and they want y'all advice on here because for a couple of weeks, y'all been giving y'all advice. This email said, "Hello, I prefer to remain anonymous. I am a 40-year-old man. My wife is 36. We just got married last month, and I gotta admit, I've been having some trust issues. I've been going to work every day trying to take care of the family during this pandemic. My wife still goes clubbing with her friends, and she says she stopped smoking weed. She stopped smoking weed. Last night, her daughter walked into the kitchen and asked her mother if she spoke to the Connect. Her mother, which is my wife, that's what he said, ignored her. So her daughter said, "Well, I'm not paying for something that I've been getting free from you." So I confronted my wife, and of course, she doesn't know what I'm talking about. Last night, I went through her phone while she was asleep and saw text messages from her ex boyfriend. And he's sending her pics of his penis. Mm. And come to find out, he also been supplying the weed. So I forwarded her texts to my phone. What in the world should I do? We are only a month into this marriage and I'm not feeling it. All right. I'm going to give my advice on this. And then y'all chime in because they're going to be watching this and they're going to look at y'all advice over here. First, bro, um, you're early in the marriage, and I know you feel like you're not feeling it right now, but um, you got to put the time in there. I don't know in your email. I don't know whether how long y'all have been together before y'all was married, but to me, being having a girlfriend or a fiance is different than having a wife. To me, because I've been there, done it. Having a wife, you go through the struggles, and you know, to me, that seems like that's the time uh, you really put in the hard work. I'm just speaking for me. Um, but one, I think you messed up when you looked through her phone and found what you found, because you're having trust issues. Um, y'all should seek counseling. I don't know whether y'all seek counseling before y'all got married, but you should seek some type of counseling, um, and see how that goes. And you need to sit down and talk to your wife and tell her how you feel. Um, Eric Simmons said, "Why?" He told I'm on that. What's up, Pastor Eric Simmons? So, I'm just, that is my um, advice. Seek counseling on that. Sometimes counseling works, some for people, sometimes it just don't. Um, but yeah, sounds like she's lying to you. It's got lot of red flags in this email. It could go so many ways. Um, Eric Simmons says the statement is the truth doesn't mind inspection. When you are married, you have a right to all their stuff. That's Pastor Eric Simmons right here. That's his opinion, and I disagree, because even if you are married, and maybe y'all can help me with this, I think that some point you have some type of privacy. That's just me. Now maybe the phone thing, okay, yeah, you shouldn't, a woman can look in your phone, man can look in your phone. But I'm talking about sneaking, looking in the phone. If you have to sneak to look in the phone, that's a no. If your woman says, her wife says, hey, you said, let me see your phone. And she said, here. She's showing you that she don't have nothing to hide. Eric Simmons says, the Bible says, to the two are one. In marriage, there is no privacy. Um, if you suspect, you cool. Look, that's his advice, y'all. I mean, I'm not no counselor. Um, I'm just a person giving my advice on it. But that's his advice. I just think that you should, my thing is seek counseling. I don't. I disagree with the privacy thing. I think everybody's entitled to their privacy to a certain extent. Yes, I understand where he's coming from. And Rakisha, she's a minister, so she says this is an annulment that is no privacy in marriage. Uh, okay, they said there's no privacy in marriage. Okay. That's they. So I hope if you're on here watching, um, there's no privacy in marriage. Eric says, think about it. Think about it. What privacy do you in marriage have in marriage? Giving you this thing. Okay, I would give an example when I was married, because I'm not married, but when I was married, um, my privacy was, um, and I got to go back. It's been over 10 years since I've been married. Um, I don't know. I got to think about that because it's been so long. Um, I mean, okay, this is good because they question the fact that what privacy that I have had in my marriage. Um, Rakisha said, but the details surrounding this says to me these issues exist before the marriage. It just didn't start a month ago. Wow, that damn. Now we're getting somewhere. That is true. Eric Simmons says marriage is a covenant, not a contract. In a contract there is privacy. In a covenant there is an understanding. Okay, now I agree with that. Okay, we get somewhere. Eric, I agree with that. Rakesh, I agree with them. But what if they are not spiritual people? What if they just, think don't think like that spiritual, what the Bible says? What if they just regular people says, hey, this is a contract because when you're married, you're signing papers. You're signing over your life. Um, Eric says, what privacies do we have with Jesus? Tiffany said, hey, Tiff, how you doing? She said, oh, Lord, the big M word. Marriage. Yeah, but so Eric and Rakisha, what if they don't have a spiritual guidance, that spiritual life, and they just regular people just trying to, live? Because, you got people like that. You know, I just think that, you make a great point when it comes spiritually, but when it comes to reality, non-spiritually, when a person signs them papers, they actually signing a contract. So that's where I agree to disagree with you, Pastor Eric Simmons. Yes, but it's not my email; it's their email. They go by what they want to, see on here. Pastor Eric said they don't understand what marriage is. Then, well, okay. So you're saying that only way a person can understand true marriage if they have to be spiritually in tune with God? Because I know two people that didn't go to church, that didn't care nothing about God, whatever, and lived a good life and took care of their wife and just did what they had to do in life. Eric says, man, requires you to sign that stuff. Marriage requires you to sign that stuff. Rakisha said, they should have expectations in their marriage. Obviously, he didn't expect this behavior from his wife. And that's what I said earlier, Rakisha. I was saying that, there's so many flags in the story. I don't know how long they've been together before they got married. But you raise a great point. Eric Simmons said they have to provide their definition of marriage. Okay, yeah. Rakisha said, does his wife have an understanding of his expectation? Well, if you all here listening, my friend, my brother, these are the questions they ask him. Does his wife have an understanding of his expectation? Do your wife have an understanding of your expectation? That's a great point. Because if she don't understand your expectations, then that's how it's going to go down. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, you just logging on. You're late. 39 minutes late. What's up, Sharon? So yeah, that's the thing. My brother, I know you want to be anonymous. I hope everything you're getting all your information from these wonderful people that's giving advice. Pastor Eric Simmons says, but here's where you are messing up. It's your words. Huh? Yeah. It's your words. I don't but that's just that letter, that email. I have one more email, guys, that need your help. I really do. I have one more email that needs your help. So this guy actually don't mind giving his it's a woman. She says she don't mind giving her name, but I'm not gonna throw her name out there anyway. Pastor Everson said marriage can have privacy, but secrecy is not. You see the difference. Privacies versus secrecies. That's a good thing. I think I'm gonna talk about that next week. Pastor Eric says maybe we could get on here and talk about that, and you can explain the difference between privacy versus secrecy. And I want to bring Rakisha on here too, as a woman, to talk about that too. We could do Zoom on that. All right, so here go the other email, guys. All right, this lady, she says, I am 42 years old woman, and I have 4 kids, age 7, 10, 15, and 18. My fiance is 46, and he has 5 children, ages 8, 15, 17, 19, 22. He's a great father and takes care of my children as well as his. My kid's father was killed, and I met my fiance 2 years later. Recently, I discovered something very disturbing. Last week, my family had a gathering at my parents' house, and we all were supposed to meet there at 4 p.m. on Saturday. We decided to drive separate cars. His oldest son agreed to pick up my daughter. So I get to my parents' house, and my fiance arrived a little thereafter. I told my fiance I had to run back to the house because I thought I lost my purse. When I pulled in the driveway, I found his son's car there. So I walked up the stairs to my room, and I heard noises coming from my daughter's room. I did what any mother would have done. I opened the door, and I found them having sex. I was devastated. I started cussing and screaming. I told his son to get the F out of my house. A day later, after I calmed down, I talked to my daughter, only to find out she was pregnant. What? A day later, after I calmed down, I talked to my daughter, only to find out she was pregnant. My fiance doesn't know, and I don't know what to do. Please help. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay. All right. So she called. So I guess this is her stepson and her biological daughter. And she caught them having sex. Now, I don't know what's the age. I mean, which one was it? Was it the 18-year-old? I don't know. That's what I'm saying, Rakeisha. I'm trying to figure out what was the age. He never gave she never gave the age on here. Um, Tiffany said eventually she has to say something. So we don't know what age it was, which one it is. All right, so let's move past that. Now, the stepson is having sex with his stepsister, and she caught them having sex. Her daughter is pregnant. She didn't tell the fiance. So I'm going to put myself, because I have kids, I'm going to try to put myself in a man's shoes. If I was the fiance, if my fiance came and told me about what happened, I would be furious. I would go to my son, me and him would have a man-to-man talk. And again, and I don't know which son this is, how many, whether they got 2 daughters, 3 daughters, all sons, again, I have a long talk with my son, and I don't want, can't get no abortion. I mean, they about to be married. Y'all got to help me on this. I'm lost on that. I can't, because they about to be married, and I don't know how that will work. That's weird. That's nasty. That's, maybe because I'm left for words. Hopefully somebody gives some advice on it. So she's pregnant, y'all. Tiffany said that maybe she should talk to her fiance first. Well, and Sharon says, well, they can't get married now. Sharon, yes, they can. That's crazy. That is a good point, because now, Sharon, how would that happen? Like, how would you go through this? Tiffany says it was meant for her to lose that purse that led her to them both. Tiff, you're so right. Out of all the coincidence and the odds for her to go back home to see that, I mean, because evidently, I'm sure they was. I wonder, do the guy, the son knows whether the girl is pregnant? I mean, so many red flags here. Sweetheart, I don't. I hope they give you the best advice on here, but it's so many red flags. Um, one, you have to tell your fiance. Y'all have to sit down and y'all have to talk about this, and y'all got to figure out how this is going to play out. Evangelist Stevenson, how you doing? Evangelist Stevenson said she needs to tell her fiance because he will eventually find out, and as to sleeping with stepbrother, they are not blood. It's a integrity thing between her and God. Tiffany says probably not. This is a lie. I cannot comment, Rakeisha. I cannot comment. Evangelist Stevenson. Okay, she made a good point, but she says that she needs to tell. Evangelist Stevens says she needs to tell her fiance because he will eventually find out. And as to sleeping with the stepbrother, they are not blood. It's a intent. I get that they not blood, and I get the fact that the parents not married yet. So I guess it boils down to who gets married first, the parents or the son. Oh my God. Hey, this is like, oh man. See, this is what I say, man. We never know what people is going through in life, man. So much is going through, man. People just going through and they don't know how to deal with this pandemic, man. Sharon said, I don't think that was their first time. That was a quickie. Oh no, you could tell in this email, you could tell they've been doing it for a while. They just happened to get caught on that particular day, Sharon. They just happened to get caught. I'm lost for words. I don't know what advice I can give to this. Everybody's basically saying on here, sweetheart, is just, you have to tell your fiance and y'all got to come up with a plan. And I'm sure y'all still going to get married. But the key thing is that your daughter is pregnant. Do you want her to have the baby? Do she wants to still have the baby? I mean, was they Evangelist Stevenson said it's up to them. Can they forgive and move on or call it quits? Yeah, Evangelist Stevens, but I guess you have to say who's doing the forgiving. The parents, or are they forgiving the kids for having sex and having a child? Or they forgiving, I mean, who's forgiving who? Because I guess the bottom line, Evangelist Stephen, is the child that's pregnant. What if they get married and they forgive and they say, hey, okay, we're going to forgive y'all. It is what it is. Y'all wasn't brothers and sisters. I'm going to say, we wasn't married. So, but if they have their child and they get married, you going to tell your child, this is your father, uncle, cousin. How that works? Okay. That's my thing. It's basically about coming up with a plan. The parents has to come up with a plan because evidently, I'm sure they probably in love. The little kids, the son and his daughter, probably in love. And let's say that they're not going to keep doing it. Evangelist Stevens said, I would say the fiance, how old is she? She's getting married. Yeah, and that's the thing in here, Evangelist Stevens. It's just we don't know the ages. And I'm gonna speak for myself. If it was my daughter, because I have a stepson, and I have two daughters, and I have my biological son. So I have two biological daughters and my biological son. I have a stepson. So my stepson, if he had sex with my daughter, and me and her mom was on the way to get married, how would I react to that? I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't know. I'm just lost for words. How can you get out? The bottom line is just, I mean, again, Evangelist Stevens said, you have to forgive and forget. But that's going to be something you have to explain to your child if you happen to have this child. Now, if you decide that you want to, want an abortion, and I don't know what to say about that. Things will go back to normal, but a woman that has abortion, they live with that for the rest of their lives. They would never forget that. Evangelist Steve said anyone would be upset. It's a life lesson. Yes, that's so true. That is so true, y'all. That's so true. But sweetheart, I just hope that you move forward with this, and but you're gonna have to really sit down with your daughter, and sit down with your fiance, and sit down with your stepson, and y'all got to sit and have a really, really, real talk. And you got to keep it 100, because at the end of the day, it's going to be about the child that you're bringing in this world. And you're going to have to explain this to your child. That's just my advice. I'm sure that, these great people on here will give you, they gave you their thoughts or whatever. So, it's a crazy, hard situation. But anyway, listen, y'all. I really appreciate y'all for hanging out on the pod with me. Evangelist Stevens said, I have caught my nephew with his girl cousin. You have to pray for generational curses. That's true. You're right, Evangelist. You definitely have to pray for generational curses. Lord Jesus. Don't speak about generational curses. Rakisha, thanks. Yeah, that's just the bottom line, just got to sit down with them, and y'all got to have a real talk, because it's all about going to be about that child now. But look, thank y'all for hanging out with me on the pod. I really appreciate y'all comments, because y'all opinion matters. Your opinion matters. I'll be back on here next week at 7 o'clock, if the Lord's will. I'm sure I'll eat the people that emailed me during the week and stuff about y'all advice. I'm sure they, taking this in and making sure, they getting great advice from y'all. And I'm glad that y'all giving y'all advice, because I'm not a counselor, y'all. That's not me. So when I give advice, it's going to be reality for me. But like Pastor Eric Simmons was talking about, spirituality plays a very important part, which it do. But some people just not spiritual and just operate in the flesh. So, you kind of have to go both ways on that. But again, I'm not a counselor, y'all. But I appreciate y'all that's on here, that's giving y'all wise advices. Lord Jesus, I really appreciate y'all. So thank y'all for hanging out with your boy. Please share, like, and press that notification button. So when I pop up on it, y'all see me pop live, y'all be like, all right, Carnell, Cass is on. He about to read some stuff. I got to give him my information. He going to need my help. I need y'all help. I need y'all help. Thank y'all. Peace. Holla at your boy.